Greetings and good afternoon. We're live at the Cane Hill Countryside Centre, a charity set up to help young people and rescue animals. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're everywhere. So thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. We have a special guest coming along in a moment. Quish, we got Sprite there. Quish, I'm going to jump on here. Who put corn up on there?
I don't know, but obviously Sprite's having a great time, so why not?
Well, here we go. Let's start the show. Well, come on, and out we go. Quick. Yeah. We got the burning question. Greetings and good evening. We're very Well, that was exciting and exciting. Who's in the manger today? But not only do we have the amazing and wonderful and beautiful Zoe next to me. I said that. It was nice to you. But we got the gorgeous, the lady we know, and we're going to show. Can you guess who this lady is? I recognize her. Do you recognize her? Oh my goodness!
Sabadi Tonline, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's lovely to see you here. I love seeing the donkeys. So, how is everybody? I can't see the comments, but
you can't see the comments. Okay,
no,
but we can.
No.
So I can put them up on the screen now. So we got Becky saying hello, Caroline.
Hello, Becky. Now I can see. Just pop up at the bottom. Thank you. Hello, Becky, Michaud. My gosh, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? It's so lovely. So yeah, Sprite is up to mischief. Nikki King, hello, Nikki King. Bonjour to you. I love your profile picture, by the way. Nutmeg is a star.
No, that is actually Nikki. She didn't shave that day. I'm in the naughty pen. But it's beautiful to see Caroline. So good morning, Jacob in the States. Good morning there, Rosemary. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, Jacob. This is great.
So
I see that a lot of babies are hatched, born, everything. So you have your handfuls, Chris, I guess.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, it is a bit of a challenge at the moment. Nikki, not picking on Nikki. I don't think so. But thank you, everybody. So we had a busy day today, haven't we?
Yeah, a very busy day, and the weather's been a little bit challenging. Probably a bit different to where you are, Caroline. We've got the rain, we've got the wind.
No, it's hot here. I've got probably about 36 degrees, but it's quite bearable. It's all right. I will probably talk about it a bit later, but yeah, because the weather is lovely, but there is some burning going on. So yeah.
We should go back full screen. You still be able to hear Caroline for a moment. So this gives me a chance to put my hair right. So Caroline, what are we seeing there?
Can people hear me still now?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Ooh. So I think our donkeys are actually having a few treats here, like hidden in the hay. I'm just wondering, would it be molly chaff? And I think Sprite is wanting some too. Oh no! Hang on a minute. Oh look! The picture has frozen a bit, but I love that. There's nothing cuter than kid goats. What do you think?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. So we got Clover and the little baby. We've called, what was it, Zoe?
We've called him Vic, named after the vet who came out to look after Clover so well.
So is it? This is Lucky's baby, isn't it?
This is Clover's baby. Yeah.
Lucky's had a baby as well.
So, yeah, because I know Lucky had a baby as well. So.
And Clover, but we got a question for you, Caroline. If you can see this,
yeah.
Someone say, "Where are you at?"
Mr. Marmello, thank you for the question. Where am I? Okay, I am in Vang Vieng in Laos. For those who don't know, because I noticed that actually some people in England didn't know, Laos is situated at the north of Thailand. And this is a country that is not as popular with tourists as Thailand, which is absolutely lovely. And now I am in Vang Vieng. So Vang Vieng has a lot to offer. Hello, Karen. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. There is a blue lagoon that I want to go to where you can bathe actually. So I don't know if I'll bathe, but I think I will. In Laos, there is a lot of rules that you got to respect. I can go through a few, like when you go and bathe in don't go in your bikini. You take like a kind of clothes and you get into the water, and then you can take it off. They are quite conservative, so you got to respect that. You take off your shoes most of the time if you go to a restaurant, a shop, and intimate. Some relationship between foreigner and Lao people is actually against the law as well. So you got to know these things. You never touch people's head. Yeah, there is a few things like that because it's a completely different country, a different culture. You need to know these things to make sure that you don't offend people. Thank you, Luke. How are you? So Vang Vieng is lovely, and I'm going to discover it. So all I've seen so far, because I've just arrived, I'm backpacking. So I have just arrived. I've seen just a little bit of the nightlife, just grabbed myself some coffee because wherever Laos coffee is amazing, by the way. They make it with a condensed milk, sweet usually. So if you like your sweet coffee and it's quite strong, it is amazing. Yeah, absolutely. You can see some pictures, but you are going to see a couple of videos today, actually. But thank you.
Yeah, we're going to show the first video if I can find it. I'm so good at this. So thank you everybody for watching. Sorry if we missed your messages. What we do towards the end, myself, Caroline, and Zoe, we will answer your questions. You can ask me anything because I will just pass it on to Caroline and Zoe. So if you've got a big burning question, wait.
And if I don't have the answer, I'll make it up.
Yeah, that we normally do. But we're going to show, first of all, I think we're going to go back in time because we go back 2 years. Can we do that? Going back in time. And here we are. Can you remember this, Caroline?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, and the three little friends together. We got Wiggle, we got Taz, and we got our little Alfred. Hello. Taz, you're going to turn around. Oh. I've been video bombed by a little Wiggle. Wiggle. Oh. Harmony. It's just Harmony at the farm. Yeah, you're so cute. Hello, Wiggle. Taz. Hello, Taz. You say hi to everybody. Hello. Oh. You're going to be friend for life. That's what it is. Where are you going? Alfred has been jumping around, as you have seen. And so now it's rest time. It's difficult to rest with you, Wiggle. You are very talkative. Oh.
So there we have it. Some cute little memories there. We've got a question in coming from Brooke there. Just put on the screen a moment just to remove that. But Brooke says, what is your accent?
Yeah. What is my accent? Brooke, my accent, I've got a French accent because I'm French. But I've been told by some people from Wiltshire that sometimes my English tend to go towards Wiltshire accent. I don't know if it's a good thing.
RIB is right.
Yeah. Apparently there's a few.
Yeah, all right. So, but Caroline, we're just gonna go back and we're gonna look at some video that you put together about some rescue bears. So
yes.
Bear with me. Oh, I've been waiting ages for that one. Oh dear.
You are unbearable.
Grin and bear it, Caroline.
Okay, this through together. Oh my goodness. So right, I think I found it. Right, okay, there we go.
Sabaidi Tukon. Oh, hello everybody. That's what it means. I felt like vlogging today and talking to you, so I hope you are all well wherever you are in the world and watching this. I am in the bear conservation place in Luang Prabang, which is in Laos. And I thought that would interest you actually to see what's going on here. So this is where the main waterfall is as well in Luang Prabang. So if you check online or you have been there, you would know what I'm talking about. And now here there is also the bear conservation. So the Laotian government has been absolutely amazing with doing that, because actually the bear around here are unfortunately poached by the Chinese because they are using their bile for medicine purposes. Don't ask me what exactly they are doing with it, but they reckon that the bile is very good for certain things, and so this is what's happening, unfortunately. And we are here in the conversation, and you can see the bear actually having the great time. So they are animals, so we expect them not to know actually what's going on, and they are just having a good life. But what I would say, working with animals, they know much more than what we think. So I will leave you with this coming up. I hope you enjoy seeing the bear. See you very soon. Let's go!
Thank you there, Caroline. We'll come back to Caroline in a moment. I just want to sort of say a big thank you for everybody who's supporting the charity. Thank you to our patrons. Thank you for all your donations through Amazon, through PayPal. And yeah, I've got a great team. I'm lucky to have Caroline, of course. I've got Zoe here, who's amazing. Sometimes I'll show you. Remember we did earlier on? Can you repeat that?
Not sure I got the energy, Chris.
Oh, well. But no, and thank you to Cara, Casey, Dexter, and all my team, Claire, Lee. I couldn't do it without a team, and that's what you have to learn in life. You can't achieve everything you want without the people around you, and I've got lots of lovely people, so thank you. And we're going to be doing some fundraising over Easter. We've got 2 weeks, and no children, no children coming down, so wow, it's going to be amazing. But I'm going to hand over to Caroline to explain about a little bit about the bear, and then after a few minutes, we're going to go and show the monk. So thank you, Caroline. If you haven't seen Caroline before, she is a force to be reckoned with. She's amazing. She talks more than me, if that's possible.
I hope you are recording this. Again. Yeah, thank you very much. So yes, this bear conservation. So I don't know if you heard, because I mean on my phone here the sound was actually very low, but I don't know if it was the same for you. But so this bear conservation is in Luang Prabang in Laos, and it's basically the Chinese use the bear, keep them in captivity, and when they take their bile out for medicinal purposes, it's actually very invasive. So they end up, you can see actually the different photos on the picture, like before and after of some of the bear that are there. They look very skinny. They look very grey. They don't look healthy at all. So the Laos government has decided to do something about it. And I was saying that to Chris the other day. It's actually really great because Laos is a booming country. So there is a lot to do, and there is a lot of care that also needs to be done for people. And despite that, which is great, there is association and charity for that as well, but the government has decided to invest for the animals as well. So it's really nice to see that even in a country like Laos that has, let's say, probably much less mean that we have, they still take the time to create something that is very genuine. That's what I liked about it. It is a genuine conservation for the bears. So there you go. That's really nice. Chris, I think, are you muted? You're muted, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted there.
I bet you just said the most important thing ever.
I did. I was saying how wonderful that you were. I can't say it now, so you missed out on that opportunity. But no, it is what Caroline has said, is that there's great work across the world with animals. I think one thing we've learned with this project, and Zoe obviously and Caroline will agree with me, is that the passion people have for nature, for conservation, for animals, brings us all together. To see people who, sadly may not have the money that other countries have, are still doing their best to help the bears and helping other animals. So if you've got a rescue centre near you, I want to hear from you, because we're going to come in and see you, especially when we do a trip to America. We'll come out a bit moment, but as promised, we're going to go back in time. Only a couple of days, and
I'm not into that, Chris.
Yeah, a couple of days when Caroline woke up. She woke up early. Well, she wakes up early every day, but this is what, and she can explain a little bit more about it afterwards.
Good morning, everybody. It is about 5:30 almost, and I am going out for the almsgiving, which is the Buddhist tradition of the monk going out of the temple and getting the food that is given by the lay people. So we're going to see if we can film from a distance because we want to keep it very respectful.
So Caroline, explain, why were you up so early?
So I was up probably at 4:30, I can't quite remember, so that explained my perfumes. And I decided to do that because I wanted to go and see what we call almsgiving. So almsgiving for the monks. So the monks, they're Buddhist monks, of course, and they wake up very early as well. So they start by doing their prayer and doing a few chores actually, and then they come out when the sun comes out. So they are out at about 5:30 in the street, and everybody, I could see actually, like, because I was out earlier, I could see people already there. They had cooked some rice, they had cooked some food, and even some tiny little children were with them, and they sit on the pavement, and basically as you could see, they are actually giving food to the monks. So putting them in their big bowl that probably had a name that I don't know, I'm sorry about that, but like in their big bowl like that. And it's mainly rice, but there is also, it depends what country you are in. Some monks eat meat, some don't. I think in Laos, I think they do, I'm not too sure actually. But so they do that, and then they have only one meal a day, so they have to eat before midday, one meal a day, and this is how it works. And then during the afternoon, they have a lot of meditation and taking care of people. They are so the other thing that you have to do with a monk, that's another thing in not only in Laos, it's everywhere. Like the way you say good, you say good, you say hi to them is different. For everybody, you say sabai di, but for monk it's namasakan, which is actually like a respectful way to say hi. So there is that. Now, mostly as a woman, and it's just part of the tradition, you know. It's as a woman, you kind of don't want to cross their eyes, and also you never want to touch them because it's considered as it's considered as dirty for them. This is part of the religion. You just have to take it with it. It's just a different culture. So all I have to do is to be respectful. And when you go to a temple, you have to cover your shoulders and legs. So that's another thing to do. But there is nothing. You can pray with them. Like I've seen some women in front of a monk and praying with them. So this is not, you know, it's just. I think it's just to prevent them to be attracted, actually, you know, and to keep their focus on the meditation and everything. So, but there is a woman monk now, so I don't know what happened with them. You know, if it's the same way, then that they can't, you know, maybe the role would be reversed then. But yeah, so there are very few, but there are some.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting across the whole world, and that how people's beliefs, and I think being Buddhists, they seem to have this calm about them. They bring,
yeah.
They're really connected with nature, and I suppose in some ways we're connected with nature, but maybe in a slightly different way, because obviously our beliefs are around emotion. Quish, am I on camera? You're on camera, Quish. I'm a rooster. Are you? Have you got a name? Quish, I haven't got a name yet, but I might crow in a minute. So we got a wonderful animal. So thank you for watching across the social media. And if you're on Twitter, sorry, I can't see your comments or interact with you quite the same. But thank you, everybody on LinkedIn. Thank you, everybody on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. We can't see all your comments. But if you've got a question in a moment, then please, I've got a quick question for you, Caroline, from Luke.
Yeah. Caroline, have you seen any chicken? Yes. The chicken here, they have much longer legs. They are definitely a different breed, even though I've seen one that looks very much like our Ken. But they have very long legs. They can sort of fly, like sometimes they are up on a tree for some reason, and they crow a lot. The place I was in Luang Prabang had a few. I felt that I was at the farm because they had a few cockerel, they had a few roosters, and they were crowing like mad, exactly like the farm. So yes, they have a lot of chicken, and they love eggs as well. So eggs is a big part of the food. They do eggs in so many different ways. It's unbelievable. Very, very interesting cooking, actually. So yes, that they have a lot of chicken. I think if you go to the countryside, everybody got their own chicken.
Got pink eggs, so let's try it. They were very attractive.
We'll come back to that later on, the pink egg story. I'm going to hand over to Zoe a moment because, where are you? Chris, you're here. So, Zoe.
Yes, Chris.
Tell me about Monty and Mo.
Well, yeah, for those of you who may not know, when we went off to Kenya, Monty came to live here with Mo, and romance blossomed, I think it's fair to say. Well, something blossomed. So then, yeah, Monty's been sat on a clutch of eggs. She's a first-time mum, and I mean, I've never built a nest before using only a beak. And we think she probably built the nest a bit too high and the eggs maybe got a bit too cool, but we had a little surprise the other afternoon, didn't you, Chris? A lovely little surprise.
And here's a little surprise. So greetings, here we are, an exclusive. Look, Monty, you got a little baby duckling. You got a little baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chris, I got a baby. Only one at the moment, but one is good news. So well done to Mo, and well, especially to Monty. We love you more. So just one hatched, it's just the one little one here. One Monty and Mo's got. That is very true. Yeah, we didn't think any was going to hatch, and then yesterday at sort of 3 o'clock, I heard this little noise of a little chirping, and out come this little duckling. So Mo's a dad, and Monty's, Mo's not interested at all. Mo's thinking, I'm not interested. You're very good dad. Oh, we have a mini Mo.
Yeah, a mini Mo. Yeah.
So what do you think, then, Caroline? Mo?
Runner duck, baby, like runner ducklings. Say runner ducklings. They are the cutest ever. It's like you cannot fall in love. They're like mini little bottles, going like that. But that's just like, it's just, I'm so pleased because actually Chris was telling me a few days ago, oh, it didn't work. And then suddenly that happened. It's amazing, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah. Lovely surprise, wasn't it?
good to see you, Seb. Thank you, Seb. We used to do a lot on YouTube. Remember, Caroline? So we used to see a lot of Seb. So hopefully you'll see a bit more of us. So thank you for still following us. And the little runner ducks and Jenny, pink eggs. You ought to see inside them. Wow. But we're just going to go full screen on Zoe, because I'm going to get Zoe to do something quite interesting in the moment. We're going to go solo highlight. And can you see up here? Move it around. There. Oh, you probably can't see. I got there's an anagram. Can anybody work out what the anagram is there? ZZAO. It's like I'm doing an optician test, an eye test. MNEGIA. I didn't need glasses for that.
That's good. That's good.
And what's in the bucket? And what's in Zoe's head? Not a lot. Who said that? Who said not a lot? That was so wrong. So wrong. But no, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So thank you for your... we're going to go back to see our donkeys in a moment. And Caroline, you'll be able to hear Caroline talking. And those who don't know Caroline, you would have seen her a lot on our videos. Caroline covered when me and Zoe and Phil were in Kenya. And more news on Kenya. I'll just get a little bit of an update about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's Saturday. Grish, what's going on? Well, thank you for asking that, because lots going on. Because we're going to be live at 7:30 on TikTok and on Facebook. So doing the rush hour. We have 2 rush hours. We have the donkeys, we have the sheep, and we have the birds. And you'll see a little bit of a tour around. And tomorrow we're going to break records on TikTok. Quish?
What is our TikTok record?
It's a vinyl. It's a no. It was 120,000 our record. We won't beat that tomorrow, but we'll be live. And of course, then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're doing a special show. And again, if Caroline's available, Caroline would join us. But we'll be having
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock, which should be 4 o'clock Kenya time, and we'll be live in Kenya. We'll be live with Caroline. We'll be live in Yorkshire. Is that Yorkshire?
Yeah, that should be 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. for me. So that's quite good, actually. Yeah, we are connecting countries, aren't we?
We are connecting countries, and that's where we're about. And when we were out in Kenya, I had an idea. And as Zoe rolls her eyes and Caroline says, here we go again. But what we're doing, and that's why we're going to raise some money for it, we want to buy some cameras, but I want to buy some, basically CCTV cameras. I will set them up around the farm and also in Kenya, and we can control it. So I could say to Zoe or Caroline or Cara that you're in charge, and you can control the cameras, pan and tilt from the luxury of there. Let's see what the donkeys are saying. Well, I think it's a load of rubbish. Just watching us, the exploitation of donkeys. They got us eating molly chaff. We don't really want to eat molly chaff, but Chris makes us eat it. We got this Windy there as well. You open the things out.
Just told you, hasn't it, Chris?
I shouldn't have been listening in there. I thought the donkeys were very much okay with it. Oh, Luke. So Luke, you get a special shout out from Caroline and myself because we're going to reveal all, which is another channel.
Oh yeah.
Saying that, I went on another channel the other night. I'll tell you about it later on. I was invited to do another channel. Trust me, they wanted me to go live. They had a shock when they saw me. Right, so you can have a real shock. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there we are. So, can you reveal what's in the bucket?
I can reveal what's in the bucket.
What's in the bucket?
Dun, dun, dun.
I can see the back of Zoe there.
Chris,
Okay, because what the bucket is,
What is it?
it is an egg.
An egg.
A
Ugh.
wet egg.
A wet egg. So, Luke, you won the egg. The thing about it, Luke, and we'll be doing this more regularly, that egg will be put under in our incubator, and you will be able to call it Luke. So
Yeah.
and well, okay, you can read my mind. Where did that egg come from? A chicken.
A bird.
Yeah, okay.
Well, a bantam technically, because it's a small egg, isn't it? It's a bantam egg, not a chicken egg. But... Is that correct?
It's not a bantam, no.
No?
It's from
Very small.
yeah, it's from Milkshake.
Ah.
Oh,
small chicken.
brilliant.
Small chicken, yeah.
Yeah, Polish chicken.
So how can you tell the difference between a chicken and a bantam?
Are you asking me or people in general?
Anybody.
Look at the legs.
Oh,
Not the eggs, the legs.
you look at the legs.
Hmm.
Oh, what, I'm looking at. Look, why do I have to look at legs?
They have an 80s style.
It's all about.
They got leg warmers on Mason Bantams, haven't they?
They have.
Chickeny leg warmers.
So thank you everybody for watching and supporting us. Fluffy eggs, Rosemary's got it. I've seen Rosemary's legs. We've got fluffy legs as well.
Yeah, Rosemary, you're correct.
But thank you. Nikki has got it. Bantams has flares. It's very true.
Yeah, exactly, flares.
But we're going to go back a little bit and show one more of Caroline's videos. We'll show some more tomorrow, but we'll see what we've got. We're going to have a look down. We're going downstream. Oh, I forgot. We got music. I'm rubbish at this. I could be playing some background music. Okay, here we go. Here we are, the Kenyan countryside centre. We bring you the most amazing music. We all sway. All around the world. I hope if you're swaying, let me know. We have a sway every time. Anyway, technology, I like playing with toys, as we know. But we're going to go down to the stream.
So I am here in Luang Prabang. It's noisy because I am at the waterfall, which is an absolutely lovely place. It's super peaceful. I'm here early morning because there is less people. And I am going to take you around, so let's go and have a look. I hope you enjoy. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to get lost, right? So wish me luck. This one has followed me since downstairs. Nature can take any shape, can't it?
So here we are at the top, and it's really flat now. You can still hear the waterfall, it's just over there. But I will take you back to the main view of the waterfall in slow motion because it's lovely.
Wow, that was peaceful. And to be honest, I just said to Zoe, that was like our farm this morning. we had a going down. So thank you there, everybody. So if you've got any questions in a moment, Caroline will explain a little bit what's going on and what she's going to do next, where she's going next, or where she is now. So I'm going to hand over the stage to Caroline, and if you've got any questions for Caroline, I'll throw them up on the screen.
Yeah, please, feel free to ask. So that was the waterfall of Luang Prabang. This one that are actually quite known, just because it's really beautiful. And I think if that, I was lucky. I had the sun out, but I think if the sun is fully out and there is no burning, I'll explain about the burning as well in Laos at the moment. This is a technique to actually renew the ground, and they are burning the ground on their farm, the trees, unfortunately, as well. The Thai government is trying to stop it. But now, this is a technique that the European has brought to Laos. So we did that, and they use that technique. So that's why it's so smoky around here. And I was quite lucky that in the this is seasonal, though it's not all the time. I was quite lucky to have a bit of sun, but if it's full sun and there is no smoke, it's not like the burning season, then I think you can have some amazing colors. And this water can look blue. I'm hoping to have that in the lagoon, probably tomorrow or after tomorrow, because the water look blue to a point where you think that you have put filter on your camera when you actually don't. So I'm hoping to do a nice little video for you and show you this, because what I know about it is very interesting. There is a lot of, it's a lovely country, a lovely jungle, very, very, there is a lot of wildlife, a lot of plants, and it deserves protection. So yeah, but feel free to ask any question if you want to. I don't have the answer to anything, but I can find out. You're muted. You're muted.
Read my lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Caroline. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, if you want to ask here or send them in by email, whatever, and we can get those answered for you. But thank you, everybody. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow morning at 7:30. We'll be doing the rush hour, and 2 o'clock afternoon. We have a special, and I want to say thank you for everybody who's been sending in some pictures. We've had pictures.
Lovely pictures had in, haven't we, Chris?
Sent in,
yeah.
And I'll make them into a little video to show tomorrow. But I got to say some thank you to some special people, and this is one of our special people. If you make a comment on social media and it gets answered, it's very rarely by me. It might be by Cara, but it's this lady. So you'll see.
Hi everyone, I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Noor. I'm 46 years old. I'm from the Netherlands, and I am a secretary at a special needs primary school. I've been following KNL Countryside Centre for about 3 years now, since the beginning of the pandemic. And I am a moderator on Facebook and TikTok, which means that I answer questions, I post links to the website, and basically make sure that everyone is behaving. So have an amazing day, and I love you more.
Oh, thank you, Nora. So
yeah, thank you, Nora. She's a star.
But tomorrow we'll be bringing you some news from Kenya. I've been speaking to some of my friends this morning. Simon on the beach, Sifa from the forest, and Abdul from, I don't know where, probably a football a football match. But we're in Kenya tomorrow, and this, you might have seen this before, but this is just a little taster of what we do in Kenya with the children. Can you believe we were there in January, weren't we, in the heat?
Yes, in the heat.
And you saw some of my team. We've got the most amazing Chris Stone, who's the Chris over there. We got Evans, who does all the videos for me as well. And we got Johnny, who's our dancer.
Mhm.
And we got the beautiful Diana, who's the Caroline, should we say, over in Kenya. So they're bringing you some of the videos and some of the stories very soon. We got Sifa as well, our tuk-tuk driver, and now he's got a job working in the forest.
Yeah.
So there's lots. We're international. Thank you for supporting and watching us, and you are amazing people. We're just going to show you our donkeys just for a little minute, and just we'll talk over it with Caroline. We're bringing you more static lives. So though there's just one camera. Thank you for the people who sent in iPhones. If you've got an older iPhone, send it to myself. We'll send it here. We're going to send it over to Kenya. We're going to be raising money over Easter. I'm going to challenge Caroline to do something, and Zoe, and I haven't decided what it will be yet.
Okay. Well, you know we like a challenge, Chris.
Yeah, but we'll think of something to raise money for the project here across the world. I'm sure there's lots of people out there who can help. So thank you. So any quick questions? We'll have a quick. Oh.
Yeah. Feel free to ask anything, even like what you have for breakfast. How hot it is, Sue? Thank you for the question. It is about 36 degrees during the day, but it cools down. It does cool down at night, which is quite nice, because I remember Kenya did not even cool down at night. I think that's what was difficult. The heat in Kenya is more difficult to bear than here. Here is actually all right. So yes, 36 degrees. It's quite nice actually.
Yeah.
Sorry for people in England. I checked the weather actually for you. It's rainy and 9 degrees. It's not that nice, but it's okay. Actually, 9 degrees is bearable. The rain is annoying.
If we didn't have the weather, the rain, and the cold, what would we talk about? What would we talk about?
That's true. Mostly in England.
Yeah.
The favorite subject, isn't it?
Oh, Rosemary's saying, was the Anagram magazine something?
Close.
Close.
Close, but no cigar, Rosemary.
No, not quite. You know what it is.
I do, yeah.
Well, I've been nice to you then.
When?
That Anagram. Yeah. So
There are two Z. Is that mezzanine?
it's getting there. You're getting there. So thank you everybody for watching and supporting us. We're going to be saying goodbye in a moment. It's so lovely to see Caroline. I'd like to say I miss Caroline, but I'm a rotten shot anyway. But we've been in touch.
Yes.
We've been in touch regularly throughout the journey, and Caroline's having an amazing time and keeping us updated with what's going on over there. And if you've got a story to tell us, then please let us know what your story is. And if you've got a rescue centre. Oh, one last thing, just to let you know that on the 28th of September, I'm going to be flying over to America and seeing Shannon. If you're watching, Shannon, if you're there, Shannon, I love you more. We're going to be going to 10 different rescue centres. So we're going to be looking at 10 places in America. So if you're in America and you want me to come and see you, then let me know. I'm going to do it by train. it's going to be great fun, isn't
It's
it?
going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
It's
And
amazing.
yeah, so 3 weeks away. Oh, Shannon, you're here. Oh, I can't wait. One of the reasons I should say this off camera, but I think I'll say it on camera. One of the reasons I'm really going, I want to see Shannon because she's been a great supporter of the project, and myself, Zoe, Caroline, Cara, you know, we really want to thank you, and we're going to have some fun. You know, Shannon, what is coming your way. You know, Caroline's been on a holiday or on a break with me. Zoe has. It doesn't stop, does it?
It doesn't stop, Chris.
No, I'll be full of ideas and I'll be having a great time. And we're going to do tomorrow, Caroline will be telling you about the pink egg. So I want to ask Caroline, I'll do it tomorrow because we're running out of time now, I want to know about their food and their culture because I don't think they have, they seem very slim. They don't seem to have bellies like mine.
It's rare to see a Lao person that is fat. Yes, but I will explain all that. I will compare it with our food because you will understand why this is like that as well.
I know because I don't know if I've got it here to hand, but yeah. So yeah.
Well, greetings, here we are. I'm in the supermarket. Well, greetings, here we are. I'm in the supermarket. I haven't been in a supermarket for probably years, not a proper supermarket like this. And this is Asda, and I used to come to Asda when my girls were teenagers, so over 25 years ago, if not longer, maybe 30 years. So this is Asda up in Swindon, and yeah, it's very surreal looking around. And one thing I noticed is that things got more expensive. Food's got very expensive. And also there's a big variety of food around. So much. I got myself some fish because I needed to get some fish. My favourite salad cream, my little treat. Got some oil there for cooking and a few bits and pieces. And of course I've come in a moment.
But we'll do more on that over the next week or so because I want to know what.
You know what, I just want to say something. It was so funny because we watched the video of you in a supermarket and you hear a rooster crowing, and I was like, "Is there a rooster in the supermarket?"
Well, just to let everybody know, their chickens are really fresh. So we're going to be talking about food around the world over the next few weeks. And one of the things that's Caroline's crowing now. One of the things that I always wanted to do, and I think we spoke about it with Cara as well, we want to do a book about our own recipes. So Caroline will bring some recipes back from her travels. We can bring some recipes from Kenya. So if you've got some recipes like in Morocco, we've got someone watching from Morocco at the moment, then please, hello, Isham, is it Isham? Have I got your name right? We can do it. And yeah, so we better say goodbye because, you know, with Zoe, Caroline, and eventually we have Cara here, we could talk for England, France, and every country going. So I'm going to just end out with our little show reel. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. Lovely to see you. You've got amazing eyes. I can see that.
Yeah.
And we will feature more tomorrow morning on our live, and at 2:00 we'll be back with Caroline. Zoe, you
I can be around there. Probably from home.
from home, yeah. Zoe will be at home in her chicken run. You can put
I could be in the chicken run.
So we'll let Caroline just say a goodbye because we don't see much of Caroline, not on the lives, but we're good. Over to you, Caroline.
Thank you very much, everybody. It's lovely to have you there. Thank you for your comment and your question. And I will say goodbye in 3 different languages. So goodbye in English, au revoir in French, and in Lao that would be lagon. Easy to remember, isn't it?
Be the same. So thank you, Caroline. Thank you so much. So, Zoe, you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support, and hope you can join us tomorrow.
So what was the anagram?
I think you might- typo.
No, what is it? What do you think it is?
I can't read it backwards.
I'll tell you tomorrow. So thank you, everybody. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, the Caroline. What we do, Caroline, if you stay on camera, we have a quick chat before you sneak off to bed. And
Yeah.
that's for you. So for me, and Zoe, from Caroline, and all my animals, we love you.
We love you more.
Hey, oh, this is good. Press the button, Chris. We must do a new intro. Where is it? Okay. Well, come on, then. Out we get. Chris. Yeah. We got the burning question. Greetings and good evening. We're very That's it. Au revoir, Shannon. Au revoir, Caroline.
Lovely. Au revoir, Shannon. Have a lovely day. Thank you for being here.
3, 2, 1.